Hi, my name is Sharon Treadwell, and I will be going over obesity and how it has become a normal disease in the United States, and how people through the years have accepted it as a lifestyle and how it's okay. Um, the reason I've chose this topic is because of my grandmother, who has battled obesity my entire life, and I've seen her go in and out of hospitals and deal with major health risks and um, heart conditions and everything that you can think of just because of being obese. Webster's Dictionary would like to state that obesity is a condition characterized by excessive accumulation and storage of fat in the body. What Webster's trying to say is that as you continue to live your life and you keep storing and you're not burning it off, your body continues to store it up and causing your BMI to store and get higher and higher and higher, causing you to be obese. Um, Also, Mallory Allison likes to say that obesity affects not just appearance, but it also the disease processes as well. And what she is trying to say is that obesity isn't just an outer appearance; it's also an internal appearance, and it causes so much. It can cause disease. It can cause cancer. It can cause heart disease. It's like a ticking bomb, and it has to be stopped. And that's what my hope today is, to go through this with you and show you why and how long it's been a problem in the United States and what science says about it. And I just hope that you take away from this today that it's something that we need to no longer continue to feel like it's okay to have and to help others. And I feel like if we live healthier lifestyles, it's easier for us to help others who are having these issues and to help them kind of start down a better health lifestyle and path. One of the very first things I would like to, so let's get started and let me show you how and why obesity is a disease. I will also go over a few pieces of information over the ideal body weight and body mass index. Obesity is a disease. It is no longer a cosmetic issue. The disease of a body is based on the terms of an individual and social health, longevity, and psychological well-being. It's not just an outer appearance disease. It's not just what I'm trying to say is it's not just something like you see somebody on the street and you dictate them as being obese. Now it's a condition. It's a serious disease. The American Medical Association has officially recognized obesity as a disease, a move that could induce physicians to pay more attention to the condition and spur more insurers to pay for treatments. Andrew Pollock actually stated that, and when I was doing my research in this, the American Medical Association has stated that it is a disease that maybe possibly now, since it's been stated as a disease, that insurance will help the people that have this disease, to help insure them, to help them get back into a healthier lifestyle. One of the biggest things that people are having problems with is finding insurance, or they're having problems paying a way to get healthier. They don't know the steps, and so having to go to the doctor is step one for them. The disease of obesity is increased by an excessive amount of body fat. A variety of instruments are available for assessing the amount of fat versus lean tissue in the body. Doctors have these machines that are able to tell us, and actually you can purchase one at home. They now have them for like a little scale at home, or you can go to a gym and you're able to see what your body mass index is and what the doctor would say is your ideal body weight. To get your ideal body weight, you would have to go to a doctor, just because most of the time, especially with somebody who's struggling with obesity, who doesn't really know where they should be, it's going to the doctor and allowing them to tell you what your ideal body weight is going to be is the best way to start somewhere. This way you know where you need to start and where you should probably end. There are two measurements that most doctors go off of when dealing with obesity. It's your ideal body weight. It is the weight. It is a weight that is considered a weight that matches your body type and what your doctor says you should maintain to be healthy. So, like I just said a minute ago, this is a way for your doctor to tell you what your ideal body weight is going to most likely be. Number 2, your body mass index, your BMI, is typically what you'll hear it called, is used to measure a person's height and weight to determine a weight category. For example, a BMI from 25 to 29.9 means you're overweight. However, if you're 30, it means that you're obese. Now I'm going to go over obesity and how this disease, how many that many have excused and accepted it as a normal lifestyle. The facts show that America through the years has increased this as a normal lifestyle. I just went over how now you're able to go to a doctor and that possibly it can be insured. Now I'm going to go over how through history, it has become a normal lifestyle. The United States has conducted various tests on how obese America is. Stated Pollock. 34% of adults more than 20 years old are affected by obesity. Obesity affects 10% of children between 2 and 5. And actually, if you kind of think about it, if you're ever at elementary school or near little ones, if you notice, majority of children in 2017 are obese, and they're not at the BMI that they should be, the ideal body weight that they should be at for their age. Throughout the last 20 to 25 years, the prevalence of obesity has become has increased to an alarming rate. It's out of hand. Like I said before, it's become a normal lifestyle, and it's just now well, everybody's like that, so why should we fix it? Since 1985, the Center for Disease Control has supported an ongoing study conducted on a yearly basis by the state health department. In 1990, the obesity prevalence for the most of the states was 10% or less. By 2010, the rate had heightened of 30%, and that's a lot. So we go from 10% of the nation to 30% of the nation, and then now, that was 2010, now 2017, it has tripled its number. This is where, like I've said, it's become a normal lifestyle, and we need now to help others get back onto this track of being healthy and living a healthier lifestyle and seeing it and helping others. Now that I've gone over the history and what they are, I'm going to be going over the science. We are shown that obesity can be genetically handed down. Science shows us that obesity is a multifunctional disease. Obesity is a progressive disease. This disease is considered a multifactorial disease. This disease has strong genetic components. Wrong way. This disease can appear from hormones, metabolic, psychologic, and behavioral factors as well. What I'm trying to say is that it's not just, now they're finding more and more about this disease, and that it actually can be genetically handed down to a younger generation. That also, it can also be, it can also cause other health problems. You can also, like from an offset of hormones, a woman's thyroid can cause a woman to be overweight, which causes her to become obese. So what I'm trying to gain here is that I want people to see that it has become a disease, it's become something that we can fix, and if we start now, we can help others later. The The suggestion that obesity is not a disease but rather a consequence of a chosen lifestyle exemplified by overeating or inactivity is equivalent to suggesting that lung cancer is not a disease but it was brought about by an individual choice to smoke cigarettes. Andrew Pollock stated that actually. I thought that was a very, very good quote that he had. He was saying that it's like saying cigarettes, that cause lung cancer, it's not a disease. Lung cancer isn't a disease. That's like saying, well, you're overeating or, what you're doing to not stay healthy, causing you to obese is not a disease. It's a disease. Obesity needs to be recognized more as a disease and that it's not okay. The facts show that this country has accepted this disease as a lifestyle. History shows us that a lifestyle has become a norm. For some, it is hard to accept it as a disease, but science again shows that accepting this and pursuing a healthier lifestyle, we will help many other Americans change their health for a better. I pray that this touches somebody today, and I hope that the information I've been able to give will help somebody in the future and help them live a healthier lifestyle. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions?
What is a BMI?
Great question. A BMI is your body mass index, and basically they take your height and your weight and they calculate it, and they're able to give you a number that says where you should be and where you are. What most doctors will do is they'll instantly just give you what your BMI is, and then they'll tell you where you should be. That is what your ideal body weight is, what they'll give you actually. So.
What are some health risks of being obese?
Some health risks that come with being obese is, for example, my grandmother, she had, she still has, she has heart failure. She deals constantly with breathing. She has lung issues from it. The fat storage has caused her lungs to be pushed up, and it causes her, they're not able to flex like they should. Other issues that come with it is your thyroid, especially for a woman, which is the most important thing to have in a woman's body is your thyroid. And so that causes obesity causes a lot of issues, and that's just a few. But if there's any more questions at all, nope. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I will see you later.